But I'm going to tell you guys something that I don't even know how to say it, but freedom doesn't actually exist. That's a dream that non-duality is going to give you freedom. So that contradicts a lot of what I say here, but I'm in the mood to go all the way. I want to go all the way. At the absolute level, you are everything. So you cannot have freedom. Who would have the freedom? Who would be free? What we're referring to is a mystery. A mystery is really no thing. Not a thing. Nothing. Absolute. So if you still think that you have freedom, or that you're going to get freedom, or there's something here that's free, that's also still in the dream. Because in the personal scheme, or schema rather, I should say, of the mental functioning, it's very, very healthy to believe in freedom. That's a good thing, to have personal power and the ability to take responsibility in one's life, and to make choices and decisions. That illusion is foundational to a healthy psyche and a healthy personality structure. Huge dysfunctions and imbalances happen when that freedom is believed to be not had. But when we tap out of that personal realm, we actually lose freedom. We don't gain it. We lose it. We realize, first and foremost, that what is this mystery is interdependent on everything, because it is everything. So, we also realize that boundlessness, or how could we describe this boundlessness? This loss of control isn't actually freedom. It's more of just acceptance as things really are. And they have always been. So up till that collapse, there's this mental masturbation, if you will, touching everything that's appearing. And from the perspective of the absolute, it's itself this mystery touching mystery. It's no thing making love to no thing as everything. So yeah, I'm going to contradict a lot of things that I say all the time, because this is a paradoxical message, guys. So it's really cannot be pinned down. If I'm pinning something down, it's to illustrate a specific point. But it's like looking at a diamond, you know, there's so many facets to what we're discussing here, and so many ways to look at it. So many different people are going to look at it differently. But also, actually, you're not even looking at it. Nothing's being looked at. That's the other thing. That's also an appearance. So where's the freedom here? Doesn't feel very free, does it? Busting these little bubbles up, these little ideas people have or the me has of what it thinks it's gonna get. Doesn't get anything. Said that multiple times, I'll say it again. You get nothing. It could be a huge obstacle and a huge obstruction at a certain point of that ripening of awareness to keep these ideals in place. Again, in the personal world of me, these ideals are healthy. They're functional. But when it comes to the absolute, which is happening simultaneously as the personal me is happening, because they are one thing, not separate. One thing, guys. You're always going to have these two parallel realities. These two kind of points of perception. And one is neither right nor wrong, but they both exist. They both exist. Duality and non-duality, because how could there be non-duality if there wasn't duality? Non-duality, the word in and of itself, contradicts itself. And if I'm bending your mind right now when you have nowhere to go, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because when you feel like you've gotten it, you've gotten yourself into a trap, another mind trap, and another conception. Drop it all. And another problem I'm seeing a lot of people having, on this channel included, is do not take my words as truth or as anything. There's nothing in these words. They're totally empty. It's like a ghost, you know? You take off the sheet and there's nothing there. It just looked as though there was something there, but it was a costume. None of this has any substance to it. It's all empty. It's all sound. Nothing has any meaning in it until the personal I consciousness assigns it meaning. You know, the fact that a landscape is beautiful, it's only beautiful because I made it beautiful. It's not beautiful in and of itself. In and of itself, it is what it is. You know, the same thing I loved today. I was walking in this little ghost town, old mining town. I went for a walk up there, and it's a very artistic little town, and all the yards have all these spooky, funny little things in it all year round. And at one point, just when I was about to hop in the car, I look over at someone's yard and they have an old toilet with a ton of fake flowers coming out of the toilet bowl. And it was so beautiful. You know, that contrast, that juxtaposition of where waste would go, their flowers would grow. I mean, it was so cool. It was just the perfect image to describe what I'm talking about right now. So, anyways, just a little chit chat, saying hi for Halloween. Hope you're all having a great evening wherever you are. See you soon. Bye-bye.